And we are live. Welcome to another episode of 90 Miles from Comics. And as always, I am your host, Chad, and I'm here with the captain himself, Javier. What is going on, Javi?
What is going on, Chad, the Yad man? First of all, congratulations. I don't know if the word's out or anything, but I just want to say congrats.
thank, thank you, brother.
That's
I appreciate
crazy
that, man.
news. Crazy news. But
And soon the world will know, but thank you, thank you. You guys will find out. It's a first appearance, a big first appearance that you guys will know in short time. But we won't get there yet. But thank you, Javi. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you being here too, man. That's crazy.
Man.
You waited till we went live to do that. I was like, man, that's weird. Javi's all reserved. Of course, he was just waiting for the lights, the camera, and the action to be said to be on. So I love it, brother. Thank you, man. Big
just a crazy work day. I don't want to get too into it, but two people were out today, so I'm covering two people's jobs, and I've just been tired. It's been a rough day, so I didn't go to the comic store tonight. I'm gonna like you said, I'm a weekend warrior now, picking up my books on the weekend. But I did get to read some books over the week, and that's always good.
And you picked up books last weekend, right?
Yeah.
So you can at least show those off. So don't worry, you'll have stuff to show off. You know what I'm saying, my friend?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, just happy to be here. Another Wednesday, man.
Sweet, man. Well, I appreciate you once again for joining me, my brother. I'm sure Hyde will trickle on in once he can. He has the invite, but when Hyde comes in, we'll shoot his introduction out. And before we get into what we do best, which is talking comic books, Javi, let's go ahead and hop in the chat because we got some beautiful people in the comic book community joining us. And first, as always, on time, my brother, Caleb, Comics Murphy. What's going on, Caleb? We also got my bro, JB. What's going on, man? Thank you once again for the love. And he's got D-Hyde out on the shout-outs now on the 90 MF Comics, what's on today with Discovery Bay YouTube reel. So appreciate showing the love to Javi and D-Hyde. That is awesome, JB. Thank you. We also have my brother, Sam's Tangled Web. What is going on, Sam? Appreciate you hopping in the chat. Me and him, we went live on Joe Ryan's comics last week or earlier in the week. I don't know. It was over the weekend. And then we had an awesome off-air chat. Me, him, Joe Ryan, and Bueller. It was great hanging out with my brother, Sam. So thank you for being here, Sam. It's awesome. We also have Mr. Variant in the building. What's going on, Mr. Variant? And of course, it wouldn't be a Wednesday now if I didn't meet up with my brother, Highly Comic Bro. What is going on, Raul? My brother. I saw him earlier, and that will lead us to the biggest introduction of all, Mr. D-Hyde himself. What's going on, D-Hyde?
Yo, that's right. Made it in time for the introduction.
That is awesome.
That's how. I know my cue. Not just another Wednesday, just date, ready to talk comics.
Sweet.
Got my spread.
Hell yeah. Cheers. And Javi, I was going to say, to your long day, cheers, my friend, because I know you're having a long day. So cheers. Don't worry about it. We'll get through it by talking some comics. And Hyde, I just mentioned, you got to go check out Discovery Bay Comics. You have to be subscribed to him. If you're not, make sure you go subscribe because he's almost at 1,000. We got to help JB get to 1,000, guys. He's almost there. He's at 900 subscribers. Right. So if you guys have not subscribed to Discovery Bay Comics, which all of you have in the chat, I'm sure, go do it. But he does a recap and a reel of all the shows each day. And he threw D-Hyde. He's like, Chad, his homies, Javi and D-Hyde, they're just talking comics. They're speculating. They're showing variants. So it was pretty cool to see the shout out to all three of us. So thank you once again, JB. And you're going to get to 1,000. I'm not even worried, brother, because what you do for the community is amazing. No, it's 900. Don't worry, man. We'll change that. Oh, and before we hop into comics, I just got a real quick shout out my brother, Comic Head 84. And just in case you forget, 11895, it's an important number. Everyone, you must write this down. 11895. Write it down now. And don't forget it. And we'll get back to that later. All right, guys.
Oh man, what?
As you guys know, YouTube is 90, and we're ready to talk some comics by 290. I'm super excited. It's Wednesday, new comic book day. It's 4th of July tomorrow, guys. Happy 4th to everybody. I'm off. I'm sure you all are off. We're going to get drunk.
Yeah.
We're going to see fireworks. We're going to read comics. It's going to be awesome. So, Hyde, I know you were late to the party, but you're just in time. What did you read last week, man? Tell me some stuff you read.
Well, last week, honestly, I cannot remember a thing that came out last week except for Walk Through Hell,
Nice.
which is
I was gonna
something I've been following.
At this point, I don't even care if it came out last week.
Yeah.
Just whatever you read it, man. That's
It did came out last
part
week.
of the show
Yeah, no,
is
I'll just-
about.
Yeah, no, I'll just talk about it a little bit because it's Walk Through Hell is by Garth Ennis and Goran Sutska on Aftershock, and it's a hell of a thing, man. It's 11 issues deep. It's been this weird story about a couple of feds who walked into a warehouse that is all haunted or filled with some kind of demon or specters or some horrible, gruesome shit, and then it's been building and kind of telling you what it is, but you really don't know anything going in, and it kind of gets revealed and going around the 6th issue or so, and it's one of the most gut punch of a things I've ever read, guys. Like it goes in, it's real serious and goes into stuff and just really focuses on like weird human conversations about really nothing at all, but everything, and it's real poignant. And then just some monstrous human, not even like over the top, like just like some really disgusting stuff happens, and the weight it makes you feel, and I don't know, like this is a thing that people might dismiss as another Garth Ennis being super violent for the sake of violent and sake of weird and edgy, but he's not. All that's gone. Everything's with a point, and it's awesome. It's seriously great. It's 11 issues in. The art's fantastic. It's a really weird, small psychological horror. It's awesome. Get on it, everybody. And also, honorable mentions, I've been rereading Mick Foley's Mankind book, and that's been good.
Nice.
Yeah, haven't read that book since about for a few years. I think it's the book I've read more than any others because I've read it since middle school. But I'm reading it again for the first time in a while. Very good. It's Have a Nice Day. It's out of reach.
Bro, who doesn't love them some Mick Foley? Have a nice day, right?
A bunch of monsters. Yeah.
Oh, my brother Biggie Shack in the building. I gotta strap up real quick. The strap's a little far. What up, Biggie Shack? Thank you for joining us. We also have Pope Cerebus the First. That's an incredible name every time I see it. What is going on, Pope Cerebus? Thank you, guys. We also got my brother who I mentioned earlier, Joe Ryan Comics. If you guys haven't checked out his channel yet, make sure you go peep out Joe Ryan. That's my brother. All right, Javi. I know we were talking a little bit before we went on air as I was setting up because I was going to show off the comics that I was going to talk about. But what did you read, my friend?
I was able to finally read Superman Year One. It was cool. It was a different read, I guess. First of all, when I went to the comic store and I was like looking for this book, I did not realize it was going to be a magazine size book.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know.
I just figured Batman Damned. I'm like, all right, that's what it's coming. I passed on it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you know what? Not for me.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to.
Not for most people, apparently.
Yeah, apparently it's not for most people. If I didn't know who the character Superman was, if I was a brand new reader like coming into this, I would be kind of clueless. But obviously we have that knowledge of who this character is, who Clark Kent is, who Superman is. It was really funny seeing Frank Miller depict Superman as a child and as a baby, which you never really think about. Like nobody ever thinks about that, like how immensely strong he would be as a baby, and also his intellect would also be superior than any other normal babies, So it was pretty cool seeing that. It's gonna be 3 issues, so he really throws in a lot of story, just building his character up from a child into leaving high school, and he's like, his parents are like, oh, what are you gonna do? We're gonna go to college, blah 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 blah, and then he ends up going this different route, and I guess that's what the naysayers, the haters, it's something that Superman, I guess, you wouldn't expect him to do or like go through. And yeah, I'm not trying to spoil anything. If you want to read it, you can go and check it out. But yeah, to Derek's point, he kind of threw in something about how they could throw in General Lane, and we could see where this is going. There's this whole plot, I guess, or like underlining plot of the bullies, where Superman is trying to be a good guy and he's trying to be the friend of everybody, and he's trying to be the friends of the losers, quote unquote. And he always comes right.
As Frank Miller tactfully calls them in the book, the weirdos.
Yeah, exactly. And right. And on the other side we have the bullies, and he's Superman, right? And he wants to knock these kids out, but he really can't, or else he's going to kill them. So, and it's like, and it's pretty much saying how in life you are always going to have these types of people, and that's what I'm excited to see, like how that is going to expand, how this kind of psychological violent factor would play out in a Superman book. And we'll see what happens.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Well, before I get into some of the things that I read last week, we got more great people joining us in the chat, man. I just love how as the show just goes on, it just kind of grows and gets bigger and bigger, man. So thank all of you guys that are joining us here live in the chat. We also have Tom. I don't know how many times I can say Tom, but thank you, Tom, for joining us. You are the man. We also have another South Florida local down here, Ryan Cook. Thank you, brother, for joining us. We also have our brother, who I'll be seeing this Sunday at SuperCon, which is Stone Cold Steve Comics. What's going on, Steve? What's going on, Steve Whiting in the building? What is up, brother?
What's up, Steve?
Thank you.
Steve.
So I think I got everybody. All right.
What's up, Ryan?
Some of the things that I read last week. First up, that Detective Comics 1006. Pretty cool. We got Spectre back in the building with Batman. Of course, we all know Spectre's not really the greatest guy, and he's doing some crazy, weird, and fishy things. And I would definitely tell you to go check this out. This was a cool issue. I love what Tomasi is doing here. This is just a lot of fun, and it's a great read. So check it out. Tomasi's killing it. I did not read any indie books last week. I know I got to get better about that. But the 2 books I'm going to talk about right now, they are related with each other. And that first one is Thor issue 14. This book right here was awesome. I don't think enough people talked about this last week, but I'm going to spoil little things about it. I'm not going to give away everything that happens in the book, but one spoiler alert, you get the meetup of all the Thors. That's right. All the Thors meet up. Old Thor, young Thor, Jane Foster Thor, Odin's son. Like, it's awesome. Super cool. They have to put together a plan to kind of, take back the realms, because we all know everything right now is tied into War of the Realms. So it was really fun to read. Definitely should check it out. I highly recommend you read this before you read the final issue and conclusion of War of the Realms, issue number 6. Once again, I know not everybody's loving it, but I am loving everything that Jason Aaron is doing. I've loved everything he's been doing with Thor, and I loved how he tied this up and just incorporated everybody and just where he took things. And it was really, really cool to see how these two books really were heavily tied together. Not that you need to read, no, you know what? Yes, you need to read this one and then read this one. That's exactly how I recommend you read them. Highly, highly recommend it. War of the Realm was one of my favorite events in the last few years. Jason Aaron, definitely up my alley. I know it wasn't up everyone's alley, but you should definitely check it out. Now, I am going to jump a little bit of ahead because I did read this today as well, and I picked it up today.
Oh.
But I think you're going to be happy about this one, Derek, and that is Daredevil issue number 1, the Chip Zdarsky, bro.
Nice.
And I am in. I got to go get me issue number 2 for sure. I've been asleep,
Right?
and I need definitely. I'm on it. Definitely go get your hands on it. A lot of fun. This first issue is a great introduction and just a great startup for Daredevil. Let me just say that. He touches all the bases. Just, you know, the childhood, just everything. He covers all his, you could say, just origin of Daredevil in this book, and then he just leaves you with a nice little cliffhanger that wants you more.
Yeah, that's an ass kicker of a cliffhanger.
It just leaves you wanting more. So definitely get on it if you're not on it. And I'm going to talk about one more. I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy into this one. The last book I read, and I read it again today, I could not help myself, but it was that Immortal Hulk, issue number 20. Everyone needs to read this. One of the hottest books out on the market for sure. Beautiful cover. Get on it. If you're not on it, just incredible. If you've read the issue before, where we left off takes place right after that, and just awesome. Action-packed, great stuff, and just once again, a lot of story building and layering as well. So just great stuff to Al Ewing, killing it, and Bennett just incredible artwork. So that's what Y290 read. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
real quick, I do want to ask you, are any of you guys going to SuperCon this weekend?
Yes. I don't know which day I'm going, but
Javi, you need to go on Sunday. Sunday's the day you need to go because that's
the
day.
Of course. Of course,
you know,
on Sunday.
Because that's the day that Steve and everyone's making the trip down here. And if you're going to SuperCon in the chat, let us know so we can all meet up because we're all meeting up on Sunday. I know Bake the Snake, and thank you, Bake, for joining us. I did forget to shout out Bake, and now we got Comics Misexplained up in the chat. Thank you, guys. Make sure you come check us out at SuperCon this Sunday down in Miami. If you're going to be there, let us know. I know Bake's going to be there Saturday, so if you're going to be there Saturday, let Bake know because he'll meet up with you. And we got to convince Bake to come out there Sunday because I know Highly Comic Bro is going to be there. We're going to make sure Javi's there. Steve Whiting's going to be there. Jeff Comics 813 will be there. We're hoping to get Perry Comics there. Who knows? Comics Murphy, hit up Steve Whiting because if you need a ride, Steve has got you, brother. And you should come down and hang out with your boys because it's going to be a good time this weekend. Some stuff that we're all hunting, I'm sure. So that will lead us to our next part of our show because we've now got little themes and whatnot, and little speculation talk as Javi gets ready for Javi's variant corner, and he's going to be showing us some beautiful variants quite shortly. But I should have kept my podium up real quick. But as I set my little podium back up, D-Hot,
yo,
quick plug. What you doing on your channel, brother?
It's been dead as of lately. I'm gonna. I keep trying to think of ways to bring it back, and then I just don't. But I'm gonna be getting on it soon. I'm gonna just think of some other shit to talk about because yeah, I've been watching way too much wrestling lately and involved in the backstage nonsense that I gotta talk about it somehow, or I'm just gonna get dumb. I think I'm just gonna get real dumb if I keep all that information in my head. So I think probably tomorrow I'll just have a long spew session where I just talk about wrestling for as long as I think I can. And you know, if anybody wants to see that, let me know and I'll be for sure to make it happen. And I'll just see how long I could go. I'll just try to time it out. I'll try to go as long as I can. You know, if it's interesting. I'm not just going to go. But yeah, I've been planning on doing that. And I think I'll try it. Hell with it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm trying that tomorrow. tomorrow, sometime in the evening. Let's say 6.
All right.
I'll be doing
so
that.
6 o'clock tomorrow. You can find Hyde on 4th of July talking good old American wrestling. Nothing better than that.
Oh,
Nothing better than
July.
talking some wrestling on good old Independence Day. But I did leave the link.
maybe not tomorrow.
I did leave the links in the description below to Javi's and D-Hyde's channel, so make sure you guys go check them out. What up, Tone? We got Tony Sanders in the building. Well, actually, the Tone, he's trying to come on Y290's channel and probably start some mess in the chat. You know what happens when you come to Y290's channel, Tone? You know what happens when you come into my chat and start messing around? You just made the list, and I'll be you were trying to be coming after my cover championship for weeks now, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been liking what you've been saying about Y290, you stupid idiot, because we all know that I'm the best at the world at what I do, and that is hunt. And you're gonna find out when we go one-on-one in the Squared Comics circle, my friend, on why I am the best at what I do, brother. So you better believe I'm coming for you, Tone, because YouTube is 90. All right, no more promos. Cut aside. All right, back to the speculation side of what is going down. All right, so I'm going to talk about 2 books that I'm specking on real quick. Nothing crazy, nothing hot. One's a little spec, I guess you can say, in the comic book world. And I've talked about it before, but we're going to talk about it again, especially with everything that's been going on with Immortal Hulk. Even more now after I read the issue today. And I'm not going to talk about what was said in the issue so that way you guys can read it. No spoilers. But I'm more convinced that this guy is coming. I don't know when he's coming, but you guys want to go get your first appearance of the Red Hulk. I'm telling you guys right now, get on this before it starts getting too crazy. You can find it anywhere between $15 to $30, you know, 30 being high. But if you can get it 15, 20 bucks, hop on it. I definitely think this is something that will be popping once he shows up in Immortal Hulk. I don't think Immortal Hulk is ending at 25 issues. I know there's a rumor going around with that. I don't believe that's happening, so I would not worry about that. But I would tell you, go get on this book now. This would be my spec talk of today. Ross is coming. We've seen the funeral in the previous issues. In 2 or 3 issues before this, we also have another mention of Ross. There's like a little like memory of Ross. So I definitely think he's coming. And at this point, we all know Hulks are immortal. Doesn't matter if you've been, you know, a Hulk one way or another. If Gamma has come onto you, you're immortal. So I definitely think he's coming. So definitely go check this out. I do know there's a second print variant, and that is this one right here. So be on the lookout for this one too, man. This is the second print. It's pretty cool. It's a little cheaper than that one. You can find it definitely between $5 to $10, but definitely get on this now before anything crazy happens. Oh, and real quick, before we get to my next book, we are live. We got the great Legend in the building. What's going on, Legend? Thank you for hopping in, brother. Much appreciate the love, man. I was in his live chat last night, man. I just love it when him, C. Woodard, Chad from the Comic Corps, they get down on some wrestling on the Xbox and they stream it live, bro. It is so good. So shout out to Legend in the building. Much appreciate the love. All right, so Red Hulk first appearance, Hulk issue number 1. That's my first spec book. I think he's coming in Immortal Hulk. I think once he does come in Immortal Hulk, it's not going to be a crazy spike, but I think you're going to see this book go up a little bit. People are going to be on that hot Hulk train, and people have already been on that hot Hulk train. So my next book that we're going to speculate on a little bit right now, and I know everyone wants to see him in the MCU. Everyone wants to see him on the big screen, and I know you want to see him. I want to see him, and that is... It's got to be, I don't know how you thought about it, but Beta Ray Bill, man. Thor 337. It's already started to see a little spike. And I would tell you, before it gets even crazier, because I'm sure once something officially gets announced, this book will be one of those books that'll be like, damn, I should have gone on it before it did now. It's starting to really get the love I think it deserves. You know, really. It's one of those things that I'm happy to see. Because for the longest time, this book, you know, I'm not even joking, newsstand, I got this for $20. And this was like, you know, months ago, or maybe about a year ago, actually. About a year ago, I got this for $20. This is before, this recent spike that this book has. Now, raw copies are probably going anywhere between low end being 60, but I would say that $70 to $100 range right now. But definitely get on it. Beta Ray Bill, he's part of the new Guardians team that Donnie Cates is writing, which is pretty awesome too. But we all know he's coming to the big screen one way or another. It might be in this phase or the next one. Who knows? Especially once they start going cosmic or even more cosmic, when they bring in the Fantastic Four and all that type of stuff. You definitely want to have some Beta Ray Bill in your collection before it's too hot and you can't get a hold of it. So my 2 spec books of the week: Thor 337, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, and Hulk issue number 1, The Red Hulk. Those are the 2 books that I'm specking on. I'm trying every week, guys, to just spec on something a little different for you guys. Spec on things that I'm passionate about and that I like, just so you know. I'm not going to just throw out some crazy stuff that I read on the internet. These are all things that I'm thinking about from my collection and characters that I love. So that's what I'm specking on. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. That was Chad's Spec Corner.
Nice.
All right,
yeah,
man. We're
definitely. And I'm sleeping because I don't have a Beta Reel on my collection. So
dang, Javi. And what book did you think I was gonna pull out? Let me ask you that.
I don't know. I thought you were gonna pull up some like oh, we all want to see him in the MCU, like some Keanu Reeves like character or something like that. I don't know. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
him for some crazy roles. I also saw that they were kind of teasing The Thing as The Rock.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean the biggest tease or the biggest spec, and I talked about it a few weeks ago where I pulled out that Submariner Iron Man 1, and I think and we talked about it that week, The Rock being Submariner, and he like fits the bill almost perfect, I think. And I think if I'm Disney or the MCU, that's the route that I would go. And I think with whatever contract he has with DC, because he is a DC villain, correct? So as long as he's a hero for the MCU, he can be in the MCU, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So I don't know, we'll see. But that's a little spec. But The Thing, that's a cool character for The Rock to be. I mean, they could go a whole bunch of different routes with that. That's a nice little hot spec for you there. I like it, Javi. I like it. I mean, I think it's still too early for a little bit of Fantastic Four, So if you want that quick play, Submariner, you plug that bad boy in right now with The Rock. Who knows? It could work, man. It could work. But it does work? All these beautiful people in the chat, man. We got more people just joining us, man. We got Prowler 671 up in the building. We have Remix Contract. Thank you for joining us. We also have my brother Alex Cuso. What is going on, Cuso? Thank you for being here, man. We got just ton of great people. I don't know how many people are actually watching, but thank you guys, man. Just a ton of fun. So, Javi, what is going on in the variant world, brother?
What is going on in the variant world as I screen share these goodies with you? I try to keep it short every week, but there's always something that comes up. But whoa.
Woo, I like it already. All right, I'm just gonna leave it on you now, Javi. Javi, take it away. It's part of Javi's variant corner.
Now we're in Javi's house.
Let me do this differently, actually. My bad. Here we have Venom on the cover of Absolute Carnage. This is a Del Auto cover coming out for Absolute Carnage. You can cop this from unknowncomics.com. And they have you can't really tell with the text on it, but if you want to get the version, he's on this like dope statue thing, brave thing.
All right, could be like
yeah, that's like a gravestone.
It looks like a tombstone.
It could be that, or it could also be like a top of like a cathedral or something. I don't know. Like he could be like a posing as I don't know, gargoyle or something. But yeah, Delato, Unknown Comics, check them out. Exclusive variants. They have a whole bunch of stuff, and check out how crazy long this tongue is.
You said exclusive variants is the website?
Unknowncomics.com is
Unknown Comics. Okay, got it. It's an exclusive to Unknown Comics.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Here we have a
Piggy Shack. It looks like it's dripping. The tongue. Yeah, I love it. I love
it. Here we have a cool, Amazing Spider-Man number 25 cover coming out. It's super minimalistic, super just like retro, you know.
Any idea who did that?
I don't know. They call it a pop chart variant. I don't know who the artist.
Pop chart variant? Thank you. I'll find out.
Yeah. Pop chart. It's cool. I just saw Spider-Verse on Netflix. That shit was awesome. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And I'm super excited for Far From Home. Yeah. Spider-Man.
No, Spider-Verse is awesome. You know what's funny? Like it was on sale like digitally. So, you know, I bought it 4K digitally for my TV, and then it was released on Netflix that same weekend. My wife's looking at me like, are you serious? I'm like, well, you know, at least we own it now. It's a great movie, you know, for whenever they take it off Netflix. But no, I agree. Into the Spider-Verse. Awesome Spider-Man movie. Definitely go check it out if you have not peeped it yet. I do know they finally revealed in issue 24, I guess, the name of that villain that was first appeared in the first issue of Nick Spencer's Amazing Spider-Man run. I forget the name of it. I can't recall off the top of my head, but I'm sure this issue 25 will be like, you know,
right, a continuation
to that, you know?
Definitely. Moving on to DC. I'm just gonna kind of go quick on these. We all know DC has the Year of the Villain going out with these variants. These are all B covers. These are all coming out next week. So call your comic book shop. I did this on purpose because these are all the variants that are coming out for DC for next week. So you still have some time to put these on your pull list.
So you're switching from DC and these all come out next week, and that is a beautiful cover right there.
Batman number 74.
That's phenomenal.
This is, I believe this is Batman and the Outsiders number 3.
I'm scared about race.
Archer, Catwoman. If you're gonna pick, I mean, this is the one. I mean, this and the Batman one, man. What's Bat holding? Bat is holding, it looks like a crossbow.
It's a, yeah, man, it's just like a bat crossbow.
Or like a
fire
torpedo gun or something. And a batarang on the other hand. It looks like you might be going diving.
Comics Misexplained says all the face variants are good. They all look beautiful so far. Whew. I know you showed that one off last week, didn't you, Javi?
Yeah, these are the ones that are coming out next week, just specifically for next week. So you still got some time to put them on your list. This is the Detective Comics variant that's coming out for next week.
Oh, that's a sick cover.
Yeah, I like how his hand is in the back, and he's like, that's a very, very cool pose. Batman is also super sick too.
Who did that variant? Do you know?
Let me see. I don't think I have it. No, I don't have it. It's just a B cover though, so regular $3.99. Same as the cover price for the regular cover. And
I agree. Comics Misexplained. I dug that first issue with Spectre in it, in this new arc that Tomasi started, man. It's good stuff. Cyborg. Woo!
Right, we don't get a lot of Cyborg love.
Woo! Who did this cover?
Looks like Perillo did it.
Oh, man, it is Perillo.
Yeah, so this is a B cover, man. We got some
For what book?
shots. This is, let me see here, Justice League Odyssey number 11.
Man,
Cardstock variant.
it's hard for me just to buy books that I don't necessarily read and like cover buy, but this could be a cover buy, bro.
I mean,
Yeah,
for
it's
real.
a lot for me to do a cover by, but that is pretty nice.
He always come. I think he's always usually at the con. So this is a very like this. You can get this signed if he's ever at a con,
bro, with a nice red pen or marker.
Oof.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Supergirl cover.
Ooh.
Nice little Brainiac action going on. And this is the Superman cover. And I know you guys are excited for the other Lois Lane cover, but this is another one. She's got purple eyes.
Yeah.
And the Wonder Woman cover, Jenny Frison. Always some good covers. So yeah, these are all the DC covers that are coming out next week. So if any of these catch your eye, make sure to call up your local comic book shop, tell them to put it on your pull list. And if you don't have a pull list, this is a great time to start one up. This
CBSI.
Yeah, right. CBSI, the exclusive Knights of the Golden Sun variant. I believe this is sold out
Officially.
on CBSI. Right. But Chad and I and Mr. D Hive were lucky enough to live close enough where SuperCon is about to go down, and Mad Cave Studios is going to be at SuperCon. They're going to have some merch with them, obviously, some goodies, and they have some more of these issues. So if you have Instagram or if you have Twitter or any type of social media, look up Mad Cave Studios, and if you send them a direct message, and ask them, hey, do you have this variant still available? They'll get back to you. They'll let you know if they still have it. They'll hook you up with shipping details, and you guys can go from there. So if you're still interested, Mad Cave Studios, look them up, social media. This is
Instagram, Twitter, just at Mad Cave Studios. Tell them 90MF Comics sent you, and they will take care of you. We are great friends with Chris from Mad Cave, who runs their social media. He's an awesome dude. We got to have him on. It's been a while since we've had him on, so we should have him on very soon talking about that, Javi, so we can get the scoop on Mad Cave, because they actually have like 2 or 3 titles out right now. And if you don't have Mad Cave on your pool, you got to get on it, because they are putting out some awesome stuff. It is great indie stuff, and they've done this awesome nationwide like searches for, you know, writers and artists, and they have just put together a book with an artist and a writer that won the contest last year. So you want to look them up, Mad Cave Studios. Check it out.
Check it out.
Sweet, just a little podcast. Thank you for the subscription earlier. And he's going to be there this weekend, and I will be there Sunday as well, man. So make sure you link up with us Sunday, because we will be at SuperCon ourselves. And Javi, I know for a fact you love this book, and I love this cover. This is an homage cover, right? You can consider this an homage cover.
Yeah, definitely an homage cover.
Oh, bro, this is great. This is a great cover, man. Javi, you're getting this one for sure, right? You're gonna be showing this one on the show. You have to be.
Sure. It's, I forget which website it's from, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know, guys. I'll let you know. This is a hilarious Rick and Morty cover. If you guys are into EDM, electronic music, here we have Steve Aoki's Neon Future #5, featuring SDCC exclusive variant cover. He does not write it, I don't believe. I think
no, he just presents it.
Yeah, imprint or something. But this is a San Diego Comic-Con. I know San Diego Comic-Con is going to have some goodies for sure. I just showed this off. If you guys are into it, check it out. Lock and Key is coming out with a 10-page one-shot. This is a cool cover. Check it out, San Diego Comic-Con. If you're a Lock and Key fan, like I am, somewhere. Oh, well, I'm on screen share, but the bookshelf behind me has some Lock and Key goodies. And this wouldn't be Spec Talk without some Spec. And of course, if you guys were lucky enough to get Kanto, this book blew up. Okay, this is going for, I think, $80 right now.
Really?
I think so. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, if Kanto, look out for it. The issue number 1 kind of blew up on the Spec market. Here are some of the covers for it. But if you're interested, here's the B cover for number 2. So if you're into that sort of Spec for variants, Kanto number 1 is doing very hot on the market right now. So if you're interested, check out number 2. I think this is an awesome, very cute cover. Here we have this like robot knight, and he's opening up what would be his heart, but it's just gears. Kanto, check it out, IDW. And I just want to take a moment to shout out some art that I've been checking out recently. This is one of my very good friends from college. His name was Ryan. I believe he was in the chat. Shout out to Ryan. But he does some amazing, amazing art, and I wish I could pull this up. He just started a Instagram account for his art page, and
definitely go check him out for sure. I follow his personal account, and I seen him post stuff, so I'm gonna go follow his art page. And he was in the chat earlier, so Ryan, thank you for joining us once again, man. But bro, check out that Spawn and Batman. Biggie Shaq's probably freaking out on that right now.
And I wish I could make this a little bit bigger pictures, but yeah, enough said. All right, guys, enough said. Go follow RKC_comic_art.
You know what's crazy? He was at Tate's a couple weeks ago, like just after I was there. Like we could have like ran into each other and we just missed each other, man. So shout out to Ryan. Go follow him on Instagram. Check that out. That's awesome. Awesome Spidey as well, man.
Super detailed, super nice. He is open for commissions. So if you guys are into, getting your own unique art piece for your own for your favorite character, hit him up. Hit him up on Instagram, RKC_comic_art.
Hell yeah, man. Definitely. Yo, maybe, you know what, Javi? You might have just started something new. We got to start just finding local artists, start spotlighting them every week. I like this. This is cool.
I love this suit. This suit is so dope.
This is cool.
And his cape is awesome too, man. Dude, you guys gotta follow him, man.
That's right. RKC_comic_art. Go follow him. Go check him out. Shoot him that follow. If you want a commission, shoot him that message. He'll hook you up, man. And yeah, and he's still in the chat, man. So thank you for still being here, man. You are, bro, that right there. Woo! Beautiful.
Oh, he has a spawn.
Color, just everything.
He has a spawn.
Just a normal spawn. Biggie Shaq's losing his mind right now. I'm letting you know. Sick.
So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Wow. Check out the variant if you like them, and of course, check out Ryan Cook. Check out his art, RKC_comic_art on Instagram.
Hell yeah, great stuff, man. All right. So, Hyde, you were able to go to the shop today?
Yes, I was.
All right. So before we get to you, Javi didn't go today, but he went last week. So Javi, show us what you picked. You got to go get it.
No, I'll show off one book and then.
That's it. Just one book that you picked up from last week. That's it. Gosh, this guy.
I'm behind, man. I'm behind.
I hear you.
D.E. Schwab, Shades of Magic, #4, The Steel Prince, and I'll use this moment to show off this book over here, The Punisher, #1. Welcome back, Frank. Don't forget, Oprah Boys Book Club coming at you hot with the hot fire. Oprah Boys Book Club going to review the Punisher series, Welcome Back, Frank, by Garth Ennis and Dylan, the artist, Steve Dillon. Check us out, me and Mr. D.
Started it up.
Hopefully, Chad, if you get the trade or some issues, check it out too, man. Welcome back.
Maybe I'll just look at it digitally and just hop on that way.
Yeah, that's always a good start too, or a good.
I've been trying to venture more into the digital world, so
that'd be a good one for it because it's the nice, clean Dylan art. It looks perfect on any medium at all.
Sweet, good stuff, Javi. Good stuff. And Caleb, we will start Kate's verse soon. I will hit you up tonight because I'm off tomorrow. Maybe we can do an off-air chat and we can work out those details. But me and Caleb, the Comic Source Murphy, we're gonna do some Kate's talk. We love us some Donnie Cates, so we're gonna make it happen soon. All right, Hyde, show us what you picked up today, man.
I like Donnie Cates since he was on heavy metal stuff. But yeah, no. I got to the shop. I picked up a good chunk of books. Savage Avengers coming up, 3rd issue. Conan with the Venom Sword. Look at that. We got Cosmic Ghost Rider destroys all the Marvel history. We got that Sweet Fire, Immortal Hulk. Immortal Hulk. It's so good. We got the issue 13 of Punisher with Fisk on there and no castle sign.
No castle.
Pretty.
I think that's another book I gotta get on. Is Punisher.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's good. It's in the.
I've heard a lot of
not
people
in the
just
best
good
of the
things about
best,
it, so I
but
gotta
it's
check
pretty
it out.
damn good. I'll say. Yeah, pretty damn. Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. Green Lantern 9 on the DC side, with a mystical looking Abin Sur on the cover. These two I picked up out of a curiosity. I picked up the first issue of Lois Lane today, of the 12 issue maxi series by Greg Rucka. Just out of curiosity, you never know. It could be something awesome. It might not be. Probably won't be, but it could be something great. And Sea of Stars by Jason Aaron on Image Comics came out today without me knowing it, and I picked it up immediately.
I should have picked that up.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, man.
I can make that happen. I'm not worried. Though.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't fly off the shelves, because that's the thing with Image. They either stick around for a while or they're gone immediately. So.
True that. Yeah. All right, that will come to what I picked up today. So as I mentioned earlier, I picked up Daredevil issue #1 of the Chip Zdarsky run. Found that over at Phil's Comics down here in Margate. Thank you to Brian, Take Time to Collectibles, hooked me up, takes care of me every time I go in there. Shout out to Brian. Much appreciate the love, brother. So got that. I also picked up issue number 95 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got the Eastman variant. Just loving everything that the Turtles been doing. We got City at War. I heard there is a first appearance of a new turtle in this book. So I'm super excited to see what that is about. So I'm super, super excited to see what it's about. Probably going to read this as soon as we get off of here. So, and now I got something to talk about for Review and a Half Shell. Don't think we're coming at you tomorrow because it's 4th of July for Review and a Half Shell, but make sure you tune in next Thursday because we're talking issue 95 for sure. So that is part of my indie pickups this week and some of my other indie pickups this week. I know I probably got caught up in the hype. I have not read them. I've heard nothing but good things about them. Javi's tried to get me to read the trades before, and now I really got to get him to read them because I've got on the train. I was able to find a first print of issue 192 of The Walking Dead. So super excited to find that. Super stoked to add that to the collection. And I'll be super excited to add that to my reads. Javi, maybe you and I can start some new show where we go back from issue 1 and start reading The Walking Dead and get caught up or something like that. I don't know. Crazy idea, right?
Yeah.
Just, zombies aren't really my thing, but I'm all about writing. And if it's good, well written, I'm in. So I'm definitely going to hop on this and read it. And that's right. That will lead us to the big book of today, the one that everyone's trying to find, issue 193, the finale of The Walking Dead. I was lucky enough to find one. I was able to get 192 and 193 at Phil's Comics. So once again, shout out to Take Time Collectibles. Brian, you're the man. Appreciate it. Take care of me every time I come through. Much love, brother. So that is my indie pickups of the week. That will also lead us to our indie/DC pickup of the week. That Batman TMNT 3 issue number 3. And I'm super excited to see what's going on in this. And once again, got to get that Eastman variant. I'm all about the Eastman variant. Just come on, man. Got to love myself. Some Turtles and Batman. Just the best combination ever. Yo, shout out to Hunter Thompson for joining us once again. Hunter Thompson, thank you for being here in the chat, my friend. Just like D-Hyde, I'm on that Cosmic Ghost Rider Marvel history. You know what's even crazier? This has been the background of my freaking phone for freaking weeks. I'm not even joking, guys. It's literally been the background of my phone. So I've been waiting for this cover to come out, because how awesome is this cover for anyone that is a Cosmic Ghost Rider fan? So
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Once again, Paul Scheer killing it as a comedian writing comic books, and I think this is the perfect character for him to write, because it doesn't get any more out there and outlandish than Cosmic Ghost Rider, and he has taken the Marvel history and he has done that exactly what I said. He's taken it out there and made it outlandish. It is phenomenal. Super excited to see this. I think this is the last issue, if I'm not mistaken, too, Hyde. This wraps it up. So
yeah, maybe
there might be one more. More. I think this might be it. I could be wrong.
But actually, no. I flipped to the end to find out today, and it says to be continued. Like I didn't read anything. It says
so we got another one. Oh, this guy. He's flipped to the end. You saw the last page. This guy. All right.
No. I swear, I didn't look.
Another book I'll be reading once we get off tonight. And then last but not least, as I mentioned earlier, we got Immortal Hulk, issue number 20. Got the Alex Ross cover. And come on, man. How to get the Carnage-ized Hulk cover, man. Just, absolute Carnage is on its way. There was a lot of Carnage-ized covers out there today, but this is the one I chose with because I love me some Hulk. I love me some symbiotes, and this is awesome. So this was the variant cover that I picked up this week. So that's what I got this week, guys.
Hell yes, that's a good haul.
Yeah, it was nice haul day, man. I was, all new comics for the most part, no back issues, which is fine. But yeah, man, I'm stoked with what I got. A lot of good reading headed my way, So with that being said, I know you plugged it a little earlier, Hyde, but what you got going on the channel, man?
All right. So I was thinking I will be doing that dumb wrestling talk thing tomorrow for as long as I can, but at 4. I'm going to do that at 4 because that's not 7. Won't be the evening time. We'll be smarter, and let's see it. I don't have any plans tomorrow because I didn't remember it was 4th of July. I could find them, but now I'm going to do this for as long as I can, and then maybe find some plans. Yeah, no, I'm stretching my back. This is how I stretch, and it's good when you're talking shit because it's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. So yeah, tomorrow, my channel, Derek Hyde, link below. I'll link to the side, link on my name. Come join me.
It's in the description below. It's underneath Javi's link. So go check him out. Derek Hyde. He's also putting some other great content out there. You want to get on it. Appreciate you being here, Hyde. Appreciate your input and your knowledge. And I'm sure I'll see you next week, man. And if you're going to the con this weekend, let us know, my brother.
As of now, I am not, but I'll let you know.
Sweet. All right. Javi, what you got go? You actually, I know you're not big on releasing a whole bunch of content. You don't even want to release any content. I've been kind of bugging you. I know the people in the community have been bugging you, but you actually did finally drop a video. Link in the description below. So, Javi, do you have any plans for anything coming out on your channel, brother?
We'll see, man. We'll see. It's all impromptu. I do want to get with Hyde and do some stuff, but you know, man, it's all up in the air for right now. I don't have a schedule or anything like that, but if you do see a video on the Conquistador channel, and if you enjoy the content, you know, do the thing. You already know what's up. So enough said. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Chad, and you already know what I'm going to say. Congrats, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And for all the 90holics in the chat, you already know YouTube is 90. You can find me here every Wednesday night with my brothers D-Hyde and Javi as we talked comic books today, Spec. We're showing you variants. We're showing you our hauls. It's just a great time. I love Wednesdays. New Comic Book Day is just one of my favorite days of the week. So make sure you guys join us here next Wednesday as we do the same thing. Next Thursday, Review and a Half Shell, Turtle Talk Thursdays. Hopefully, I'm joined by the Comic Jabroni, Edwin, Carson C. Woodard C19, and Who Dat Comics and more as we dive into City at War, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 95, and Batman TMNT issue 3. And who knows, maybe we can get Caleb on there because he's a little turtle head now too. So, cowabunga to all my turtle people. For those of you that do know, I'm part of the MCE crew as well, so you can find me every Monday on That Geek Shield on MCE. I do believe it's getting ready to close out. They have a 10,000 subscriber giveaway going on right now where you can win a premium format Wolverine statue or 8 other prizes or 6 other prizes. I think it's 7 prizes in total, actually. But there's up to 7 prizes you can win. Go to MCE. That's it. MCE. That's all you got to go to. 10K giveaway video. Watch it. See what you got to do to get part of that giveaway. And who knows, you might be walking away with a Wolverine statue that is pretty awesome. Get on that. I want to thank Javi once again for being here. I want to thank Hyde for being in here. I want to thank all of you for watching. I appreciate the love, man. You guys are awesome. We've somehow hit over 400 subscribers. That's blowing my mind. I can't believe it, man. I really do appreciate the love, man. This is awesome. And remember, guys, happy 4th of July to everyone. Let's not forget that. Happy 4th to everyone. Be safe out there. Make sure you have a couple drinks, have a hamburger, have a hot dog, shoot off some fireworks, have a great time, read some comic books. But most importantly, till next week, guys, go get your books.
Go get your books. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th, guys. Peace.
Books. Happy 4th. Links on the side. Get them books.
Yeah. We'll check you guys next week. You know what to do.